At one time or another, we have all asked ourselves the dreaded questions. Why am I here? What is my life purpose? Mozart composed his first minuet when he was 5. No one taught him how to play the piano at this age. He just knew what he wanted to do. Michael Jordan started playing basketball with his older brother Larry when he was 5 and was losing for years. But his numerous failures only encouraged him to practice more and push himself forward. We hear about great names like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, who devoted their lives to fulfilling their life purpose and changing the life of the whole nations. We read about the lives of these people and then ask ourselves, why am I here? I have been asking myself this question for years. There were so many questions running through my head back then. Am I allowed to have only one big life purpose, or can I fulfill 10, 20 smaller purposes? Could my future career, my family, or my long-term goals be my life purpose? What if I'm not sure what my gifts and talents are? And finally, how in the world am I supposed to figure it all out? So today I want to share with you 4 wrong places to look for your life purpose and 1 great place to look for it. Right now there are a lot of programs that offer different approaches to finding our true calling. You can try anything from life purpose test to Steve Pavlina's 20-minute brainstorming technique. And if you're still unsure, there are plenty of books and seminars dedicated specifically to seeking a sense of meaning. I cannot claim that I can solve this problem for you and tell you what your true calling is, but here is what I have learned from my own years of search. First of all, life purpose is not hidden in material possessions. Finding our purpose is often associated with feeling happy, alive, and powerful. The riches of the world can make you feel joy, enthusiasm, and even happiness. Only there is a significant difference between true happiness and the satisfaction that we get when we receive the next cool thing. The first one lasts a lifetime, the second passes in a week. If money could bring true happiness and long-lasting satisfaction, the wealthiest people in the world would be the happiest ones. But they are not. It is narrow-minded to think that your body, mind, soul, personality, abilities, talents, and experience were given you so that you could make money, provide for your family, or attract wealth into your life. There has got to be more than this, and your heart knows it. Life purpose is not centered on your goals, needs, and desires. This might sound outrageous to some people, but true life purpose is based on serving others in some way, not on you getting everything you ever dreamed of. This is not authentic. In fact, it actually works the other way around. First, you add value to the world, and then you actually receive everything you need without you even having to ask for it. Life purpose does not lie in other people. When you strive to help people that you love, it is great. But when you make another person, be it spouse or your children, the center of your life, you shift on them the responsibility for your own happiness. No person in this universe, no matter how wonderful or great they are, can become your life purpose. It does not work like that. Life purpose is not based on your status. In a perfect world, your work and your life purpose should be aligned, but your profession has never been or will be who you are. Making your job your life purpose is similar to declaring that you are what you do 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can be a lawyer, a taxi driver, or a general manager, but it only reflects a tiny part of your interests, desires, and personality. It does not define who you truly are. Consider for just 1 second the possibility that earning money has nothing to do with why you came into this world, and start listening to what your inner voice is telling you. So what makes your life meaningful? Before I answer this question, I would like to share one very wise Sufi story with you. There was once a prince who loved hunting. One morning, as usual, he went deep into the forest in search of prey. Suddenly he heard a rustle behind him. Quickly he turned around and saw a beautiful stag. But before he could draw his bow, the stag spoke to him, saying, "What on earth are you doing, for heaven's sake?" "I'm hunting," replied the astonished prince. "That's not what I meant," said the stag. "Heaven has given you the gift of life. Now that you have received it, what are you doing for heaven?" I believe this is a question we all have to ask ourselves. What am I doing for heaven, universe, God, this world, and the people who live in it? Your life purpose is not defined by your family members, material possessions, your job, or the role you play. Your purpose is defined by what you do to make a difference, to inspire, to guide, to motivate, to contribute, to comfort, to empower, to serve, to improve, to learn, to forgive. There has been so much given to you. Take a few minutes, hours, or if needed days, and find out how you can contribute to this world. Because there is an enormous difference between just spending your time and talents and using them in the best possible way. There is a great guided meditation that will help you discover a specific way of how you can help make this world a better place. It's just 6 minutes long, but you will experience the huge aha moment once you complete the visualization. You can download this guided meditation at www.golan.com/lp/vision. I will post the download link in the description section as well. If you like this video, click the thumbs up and leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as I'll be making more useful videos for you.